Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is my game week, whatever, 25-26 predictions. Now first of all, do make sure to like and subscribe and comment your predictions down below. Let us set a like target of 10 likes, and for a subscriber target, let us try and reach it. Well, we are on 41 subscribers right now. Let us try and get 50 subscribers by Easter. Anyway, let's get straight into the video and these predictions. Now, the first match is at Anfield. Now, it's going to be played on Wednesday night. It was meant to be played at the weekend, but Liverpool are in the Carabao Cup final. And it is Liverpool against Luton Town. Now, last time out, Liverpool beat Brentford 4-1 in a good result. Liverpool, my only concern for Liverpool is injuries, basically. Injuries starting to come thick and fast. I think Alisson, Jota, Curtis Jones, etc. But Luton Town, they're here and they're here for the fight. The last thing they'll want to do is turn up to Anfield and get battered. That's the last thing they'll want to do. For this one, Luton Town don't seem to get battered, do they? This one, for me, I put down a Liverpool win. Liverpool 3, Luton Town 0. But it wouldn't surprise me if it was a bit closer. Right, the next match. The next match is Chelsea against Tottenham Hotspur. But that match is postponed with Chelsea being in the Carabao Cup final. So we will leave that prediction out for now. The next match is Crystal Palace against Burnley. Roy Hodgson out, Oliver Glasner in. Now, last time out, Crystal Palace drew to Everton 1-1. In boring match of football. I don't think we deserved anything out of that match, to be fair. The atmosphere wasn't great. Just something. The game lacked something. Crystal Palace up against Burnley. Burnley last time out lost to Arsenal. Oh, can we just talk about Luton Town actually 1 minute? I forgot to mention Luton Town's last match. They lost to Manchester United 2-1, but they're actually the only promoted club to not lose by 5 goals. On to Burnley though. Burnley, they lost to Arsenal 5-0. You'd expect Crystal Palace to want to put in a show and get a new manager bounce. Crystal Palace for this one. Crystal Palace 2, Burnley 0. Right, the next match, and we head over to Villa Park for Aston Villa against Nottingham Forest. Now, this match, last time out, both teams won. Aston Villa, they beat Fulham 2-1 away. Whereas Nottingham Forest, they beat West Ham United 2-0 at the City Ground. For this one, it's a difficult game to settle on. Villa haven't been in the best of form, albeit they've just beat Fulham. For this match, I'm leaning towards Aston Villa for this one. My prediction is Aston Villa 2, Nottingham Forest 1. Right, the next match is at Old Trafford for Manchester United against Fulham. Now, last time out, Manchester United, they beat Luton Town 2-1. I mean, they went 2-0 up inside 10 minutes, but then they stopped for some reason. Let Luton Town back into the game. And as soon as they scored that second goal, I was like, all right, this could be 5-6. In terms of Fulham, we've already spoken about them, haven't we? They lost to Aston Villa 2-1. For this one, I think you've got to go towards Manchester United. I mean, they're in the better form, aren't they? Manchester United are actually starting to pick up a bit of form. Manchester United 2, Fulham 0. Right, the next match, and we head over to the Amex. We head over to the Amex Stadium for Brighton and Hove Albion against Everton. Now, again, Everton dull. Something lacked from that game. We're expecting to hear something about the appeal in the next 10 days or in the next few days. Honestly, I hope we've got points back. But we can't deal with being given 3 points back and that's it. Brighton, I mean, they look terrified. They look frightening, don't they? They beat Aston Villa 5. Sorry, not Aston Villa. They beat Sheffield United 5-0. Aston Villa also beat Sheffield United 5-0, by the way. So, but Brighton beat Sheffield United 5-0. Albeit you expect to beat Sheffield United. For this one, probably a bit of bias in this because obviously I'm an Everton fan, but I've put down a 1-1 draw. Brighton and Hove Albion 1, Everton 1. Right, the next match, and we head over to the Vitality Stadium for AFC Bournemouth, and they take on Manchester City. Now, Manchester City, they drew to Chelsea last time out, didn't they? They also play tonight. At the time of recording, they play Brentford. I don't know the result, but let us head over and talk about AFC Bournemouth. Last time out, AFC Bournemouth, they drew to Newcastle United away. I mean, to be fair, I think matches against AFC Bournemouth are a free hit. And I think this match will be a free hit for Bournemouth. And it wouldn't surprise me if AFC Bournemouth gets hammered. For this one now, Manchester City 1, AFC Bournemouth 1, Manchester City 3. The next match, and we head over to the Emirates Stadium for Arsenal against Newcastle United. Now, Arsenal, obviously, they're in red-hot form, beating Burnley 4-0, 5-0, beating West Ham United 6-0. I think they've won the last few matches, the last 3 matches, 21-0 or something like that. They are up against Newcastle United, who haven't been in the best of form, and they drew to Bournemouth last time out 2-2. And I'm not going to lie, if this was a couple of months ago, I may have said a draw or maybe even a Newcastle United win. But with it being at Arsenal, I think you've got to back Arsenal here. Arsenal 2, Newcastle United 0. The next match is Wolverhampton Wanderers against Sheffield United. I mean, wasn't that the 5th time they conceded 5 goals in a match? 5 or more goals in a match this season. I mean, it's just they haven't given themselves much of a chance now, have they? They lost 5-0 to obviously Brighton and Hove Albion. We've spoken about that. Wolverhampton Wanderers, a club that we haven't spoken about yet, I don't think. Last time out, they beat Tottenham Hotspur. I mean, again, Wolves at home, this could be an absolute battering, and I don't know why I've settled for this score, but I put down Wolverhampton Wanderers 2, Sheffield United 0, but it could be a 5 or 6-0, and believe me, this could be an absolute hammering. Wolves are a joke at the moment, and a joke in a really good way. Right, the final match, West Ham United against Brentford. West Ham United last time out, they lost to Nottingham Forest 1-1. David Moyes under a bit of pressure. Brentford, they lost to Liverpool 4-1. I mean, both teams lost last weekend, didn't they? I can't split these two teams, to be fair. I haven't gone for a draw this week. So let's go. West Ham United 1, Brentford 1. Right, that is my game week predictions done. Thank you all for watching, and I will speak to you in a bit.